Oh, hey, what's up, boo? What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. I did an entire live on Instagram and it wasn't saved. Because my phone died, so it wasn't Instagram's fault for once. But I made an amazing juice for my roommate, and then I made one for myself. I've been drinking this. I should probably pour it into a cup. So this juice is cucumber, green grapes, green apple, lemon, fennel, spinach, ginger, and some dandelion. Oh, I know. Just a few, just like two or three. Let's talk a little bit about juice. Okay, so I don't take any supplements, but I consider juice a supplement. Okay, so I make juice every 2 or 3 days. So I have it, I try to make enough for 2 or 3 days, so I don't have to juice every single day, because it is a lot of work for sure. But juice to me is truly a life hack, and I know it's not exactly natural, right? Because there's no such thing as a Nama juicer in nature. But that's why I consider juice a supplement, okay? That's why I consider juice to be, very, very beneficial to the human body. But it's not the staple of my diet, certainly, and it's not a meal either, okay? So I'm going to be drinking this juice while we talk, but I want you to know that this is not a meal. Meals need to have fiber to stay full, and that is one of the most important things that you need to know. Okay, so in order to change your diet, if you are addicted to processed foods, you need to know what to look out for and what to eat instead. Okay, you don't want to go on a juice cleanse. You want to eat whole, delicious, natural foods like grapes, like pineapples, watermelons, mangoes, apples, salads, nice cream, smoothies. Juices are great. Juices are amazing. I have one. I try to have one every single day, at least 32 ounces of green juice. Really helps me with my skin, helps me feel good, hydrated. I love it. It's amazing. If you can do it, boo. But you don't need a juicer. You definitely don't need a juicer. What you do need is to get off the processed foods. And that's tricky, right? So on my live today on Instagram, I showed what my roommate had for breakfast. Okay, I personally had, what did I have for breakfast? Well, I had coconut water, and then I had an entire bag of grapes. And now I'm snacking on another bag while I make my green juice. But for breakfast, I had a big, like 2 or 3 pounds of grapes. Okay, my roommate had a bowl of this, very small bowl. Okay, now this is one of the more healthier cereals, but let's study it. Okay, nothing against this company, but let's study it. So we got whole grain cornmeal, cane sugar, peanut butter, soy oil, sea salt, and tocopherols. Okay, vitamin E. Yeah, right. Okay, that's just vitamin E. You see how they do that, right? They're so fucking slick. That's a chemical. That's a preservative, but they're going to say it's vitamin E, because we're looking out for you, and we want to make sure that you have enough vitamin E in your diet. We care about you. Yeah, fucking right. This is interesting to note. Note that the chemical tocopherols, which, by the way, if you Google that, yeah, it looks safe. It's not. You shouldn't eat things you don't know what they are. Sure, you can Google it, and it's going to say it's vitamin E. And it's going to say it's fine in small doses, but how do you know how much is in here? Oh, because it's at the end? Give me a fucking break. By the way, it's not organic because chemicals and toxins and preservatives, they can't be organic. Notice that. So they got a lot of nerve putting the USDA organic symbol on here when there's non-organic chemicals in here, but okay. My main problem with this product, which I used to eat when I was gluten-free back in the day, when I thought I was the shit, I thought I was healthy when I was like 24. I really thought I was the shit because I was eating, gluten-free products and brown rice and salmon and organic free-range chicken and all that stuff. The problem with this product is that it doesn't work if you have a food addiction. Now, my roommate does not. She doesn't, well, she does, but she doesn't have an addictive personality. So hear me out. If you have a food addiction and you have an addictive personality, then you're not going to be able to eat just one bowl of this. You understand me? Okay. So why? Well, even though it looks pretty healthy, the problem is it contains the 3 most stimulating things on earth. And what is that? That's sugar, salt, and oil. If you have a food addiction, meaning you're eating things you don't want to eat, you're eating things that cause you pain and gas and bloating, you're eating things that cause you to gain weight, cause you to feel like shit, look like shit, then you have a food addiction when you're eating things that hurt you, and you cannot consume these processed foods, the processed sugar, the processed oil, and the salt. Okay? Because what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to stop eating. And me personally, and let me know in the comments below if this is you as well. If I started eating this for breakfast, I would eat the whole thing. I would easily eat the whole thing. Now, my roommate, she just has 1 cup and she's totally fine. She doesn't have an addictive personality, and she does have a food addiction because she's eating things that are harming her, that are giving her health problems, but she doesn't have an addictive personality. If you have an addiction and an addictive personality, you're screwed. You can't eat these ingredients like me. I can't eat this. I can't. So what do I do instead? I stick to things that don't stimulate my addiction, that don't cause me to overeat. And these are things that are found in nature. Okay. So sure, you can eat more grapes than you need, but you're never, ever, ever going to be able to find an obese, okay, raw vegan. It's just not possible. And you can overeat on grapes and fruit and vegetables and not be overweight and not have any health issues. You might get a little bloated and you might feel uncomfortable, but you can't have health issues eating a raw vegan diet. Like, you won't be causing health issues because of your diet. I should say that, okay? Because you can certainly have health issues. You know, if you smoke as a raw vegan, which is pretty rare, or if you used to smoke, you might have been doing it for 10, 20, 30 years, and it might be too late, or it might take a long time to reverse all that damage done to your lungs. Or you might have come to the raw vegan diet, you know, with a lot of health issues, and you did a lot of drugs in the past and drank a lot of alcohol and had a lot of prescription drugs and all the things, antibiotics. And so it's going to take time to detox those, and you might have health issues along the way because a raw vegan diet, you were not eating that for your whole life. So like, you cannot expect to just like reverse all that damage you've done in a few weeks. But what you can do is you can start now. You can start now. And the best time to start eating healthy was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. And so if you are someone who cannot just eat 1 cup of cereal, if you are somebody who is addicted to food and binging and really like not in control of what you're doing, because remember, my roommate is in control. She can have 1 bite of something. And I've never experienced this in my life. I could never have 1 bite of chocolate and put it away for the next month and forget about it. Like, we have ice cream in the freezer. We have vegan ice cream in the freezer that she hasn't eaten in over a year. I'm not joking. And how do I know this? Because I had a food addiction. So I'm very aware of every food in the house. Everything in the house, I know. I know where it is. I know when the last time she ate it. It's just like, I know, because I'm just shocked that she could have something in the house that is delicious and she doesn't need to eat it. I just don't get it. But hey, I stick to my food, she sticks to her food, and I don't have a food addiction anymore because I went through the process of breaking it. Now, if you want to go through that process with me, hey, let's go. I start on October 1st. Just so you guys know, I'm going to, hold on, I'm doing too much. So I'm going to make my other juice. So I'm drinking on my green juice, and then I like to make this other juice as well, which is ginger, lemon, beet, apple, and I might throw in some grapes. Okay. So while I'm talking, I'm going to cut up cut up these ingredients for my beet. I kind of call it my coffee. Okay. So at the, in the middle of the day, I'm working on the computer a lot for the Woodstock Fruit Festival, doing a lot of computer work. And so sometimes I need a little pick-me-up, so I make this juice in advance, okay? And so I highly recommend this instead of coffee. But back to the food addiction. If you are dealing with it, I can help you, okay? Because I know what it's like. I know how horrible it is. I know that it seems like it's not in your control, but you know what's crazy? It is. You just don't know it yet. And you don't have the tools yet. And if so, oh my God, that's making so much noise. This is the J1. I don't recommend it. I say that every video. Oh my gosh. Do you hear the noise it's making? Okay, so now if you... There's the juicer. So if you would like to work with me and get all the tools you need and start learning how to break your food addiction through doing tapping with me, visualization, meditations, we're going to meet twice a week on Zoom for 2 hours each time, and then we're going to work out every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday together. We're also going to be in touch every day. You're going to get my phone number. You can call me anytime, anywhere. We're going to be in a group chat with the 9 other women in the course. Okay, and so you're gonna feel very, very, very supported for the next 6 weeks. If you need support, guidance, accountability, I can help you. Okay, so check out the information below. I'll leave my email so you can send me an email. If you're interested, I'll send you the application and you can apply. And oh my God, can you guys hear that? I don't know how much you can hear it because my mic is close to my mouth, but. Oh my God, that is so loud. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know there's nothing wrong with you if you're somebody that does have a food addiction. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not bad or stupid. I promise you. You're just designed that way. And so was I. And I realized there wasn't anything wrong with me. It was just the way I was designed. Okay? And so, yeah. In the past, I could have never had these things just lying around. I mean, my roommate has all types of croissants and these little guys. In fact, I buy this stuff for her because I'm always at the, I'm at the store way more than her. Like I'm at the store 2 times a week usually. So I text her, say, what do you want? She tells me and I buy it. And I don't have any problem now. Okay. In the past, when I had a food addiction for the first 26 years of my life, I couldn't be around this food. Oh my God. Gotta go. Apparently the fire alarm is going off again. Talk to you guys soon. Be back. Bye.